What is up, guys? Welcome back to another live open play esports session here at Black Rocket. I'm Dan, your host, again from my bedroom, bringing you today some Battle Royale. So yesterday we did play Sembly. Today we are going to be playing some Battle Royale. However, again, before we do get started into everything, I always do like to mention that blackrocket.com/online has a lot of stuff for you guys to keep you occupied. The virtual open houses, we already did those, so they are up on the YouTube channel, which you are on right now. And those kind of act as a little bit of a sneak peek into the courses that we offer over the summer. And then, of course, we do have the Play and Compete Together, which again is the esports, which we are doing right now, the open play esports session. However, again, you can always play these games on your own with your friends. They're completely free and super duper easy to set up. So, again, if you do want to do that, feel free to do that. Then we also have some premium content. We do have, I believe, our game design coding sampler going on right now. So we do have some cool sampler courses like that. So if you are interested in those, make sure you do check out the premium content. And then we do have the self-guided VR quest, where if you did take the VR course over the summer, it's pretty similar to that in co-spaces, and you get your own VR headset and all that fun stuff. So that is basically it for blackrocket.com/online. We did open up registration on May 1st, so that was last Friday or Thursday, I believe, one of the two. But again, make sure you do register if you are interested. Our classes are going to be online in June, and I believe we do have registration open for June. So make sure you guys do look into that if you are interested. So, as I said earlier, we are going to be playing Battle Royale. So first step, if you do want to play with us, if you do want to get on stream, is to go to blackrocket.com/esports. Once you get to blackrocket.com/esports, it's the same place where I told you guys to go to Sembly yesterday. However, instead of pressing play now under Sembly, we're going to press play now under Battle Royale. So I'm going to open that up in a new tab just so you guys can see what that page looks like. And that basically brings you to the Battle Royale launch page, where again you can download it for Windows, you can download it for Mac, you can pick whichever version you have, and then all you have to do is just click on it, and that is going to take you to the Ignite link. So the Ignite link is basically like a Google Drive where you can download this file. Super duper easy. All you have to do is click the checkbox, and then you press download selected. So if you are not familiar, this is a zip file. So when you do download this file, you have to right click it and then extract it. If you have taken classes with us, you should be aware on how to do this. And to locate it, if you can't find it, if it's not in your downloads folder, you can always, if you are on Chrome, click the three buttons in the top right, go to downloads, and then it should be there. So just to make it a little bit easier for you guys, we actually do have instructions right here as well. So clearly, it's pretty much what I explained. However, if you do need some written instructions, they are right here. Again, you download the game on whichever version you need from that Ignite link. Extract a zip folder. So you right click, extract all. That's going to put basically everything into its own folder, so it won't be zipped. And then all you do is you open the unzipped folder, and you right click Battle Royale game.exe. And then you pretty much just select the settings. I usually just play in full screen on my native settings, native resolution. And then you create your account, and it's super duper easy to create your account. You don't even need an email. You can just sign up with the username and password. However, an email does help if you do have to reset your stuff and all that fun stuff. And then, of course, you can play. So I'm going to leave this up for just like a couple seconds for you guys so you do get everything set up, because I do know we have a lot more people coming in right now. And again, if you guys do want, you can subscribe to the YouTube channel. I know you guys are already there. We do have a lot of videos on there. We have a lot of videos coming out. And throughout the summer, we're going to have some more videos up there relating to our classes and kind of just some fun stuff. Extra. So we are going to have that. We're also going to have our streams up there. So if you do get on stream and you don't want to miss it, it will be up there. So now that that is all settled, I will bring up my Battle Royale game. So here we do have it. This is what it looks like once you do get all signed in and you're all good to go. And we do have a room code for you guys already, actually. So we are going to wait for this to fill up. The first room code is going to be Hey y'all. So HEYYALL. And when you guys get here, you do want to press play, type in the room code, and then press join this player. I'm gonna join as a spectator because again, I am gonna be casting this for you all. So we do got 2 people in here already. We got Jake from State Farm and we got ODK. So I am just going to real quick throw it back over here because we do have a nice little instruction page right here. And this is good because a lot of players are a little bit new, so it's a little bit hard to get used to the controls when it is your first time playing. However, it does make it super duper easy because there's not too many controls. It's pretty similar. If anyone has played Fortnite before, it's really, really similar to Fortnite. You kind of enter build mode. You could build the floors, the walls, the stairs. WASD is move. You could drop your items, open chests, pick up items, all that fun stuff. So E is going to be basically your interaction tool. And then here you have the build mode controls where you could basically just switch what you're doing, and you could rotate stuff as well. Again, the one big difference between this and Fortnite is going to be that we actually get the material for our buildings by draining energy from the objects. So by draining the energy, it kind of sucks the color out, so you could also get a visual kind of indicator on how much energy you can drain from that, and you do that by right-clicking it. And another differentiating thing is that we use wands, and the wands, instead of using any kind of ammunition, they actually use magic in order to fire their projectiles. So right there we have Lego Fire using an orb wand. So instead of just being able to hold down left click in order to just keep firing your wand, we do have a limit on there, which is going to be the magic that the wand has, and it does have to regenerate after some time. So we are going to get this game started. We do got 6 players in here, I believe. So it's always good because we do get a little bit of a nice little overlay of the map when we do first get in here. We're in first. The players don't really see this yet. So we do have the dice block. I do like the dice block. You can get a lot of magic from that dice block. You could drain the whole color out. And then we have these mountains. So right here, it's kind of the same sort of design of the mountain as you can see. However, all the students put their own little spin on it and they put it into their own map. So we do have like some kind of models that we use, but then students, whether they take the Battle Royale class or they are interested in map building or something like that, they actually are able to submit different maps to us. So it did look like, based on the mini map, that 2 players landed right on top of each other right here. So we do have Lego Fire and I believe ODK landed practically right on top of each other. No one decided to go on that dice block. I do know that when you do land on that dice block, there usually is a wand there, so you are able to get a wand, and you are also able to get a lot of mana in order to build. So you see Jake from State Farm sucking the color out of those apples. Didn't decide to get that moon wand. However, they are going to get this chest right here. It does look like. However, it does not look like they decided to get anything from it. So we do got OK Boomer, Henry, TS, Panther Strike 65, Lego Fire 7, ODK 320, Jake from State Farm. So we do got a nice little crew right here coming in. It does look like our players all separated. So we do have 6 players. Every single one of them right now is in a different square. However, once that storm starts coming in, it comes in fast. This map isn't as big as some of those other games, but that also means that the games go quicker. This is also only like 9 players, so you wouldn't want a gigantic map because then there wouldn't be any action. So this game does really promote action. And I do like it because there's going to be different maps every time. As you can see, we have 9 different squares. However, those squares get randomly selected every time you start up a game. So you will never know what's going to be on the map. So it really does make it a pretty fun experience playing the game every single time, because it's never going to be the same. Well, it might be the same, but there's probably a very, very low chance. So again, we do got our players looting up right now. No one really got into any altercations. We do have OK Boomer spotting ODK running in. It does look like OK Boomer is on the bridge right there by the dragon towards the bottom of the map. So our players are already sort of getting a little bit close to each other. We do see most players are heading towards the bottom right there. We are kind of just going to keep our eye on the map, because we don't want to miss out any action if we are monitoring one player. Because, again, the players do move pretty quick through the map. If two players start moving in towards each other, we may end up missing it. It has happened a few times where I look the maps like this where no one's really looking at each other. And then we look at someone loot like this, and then boom, someone already got eliminated. So it is pretty crazy. It does get pretty hectic, especially towards the end, with people kind of sneaking in, taking on fights and whatnot. So again, no action so far this game. We do see Henry TS. Looks like they are draining some color, getting some mana up. We also see Lego Fire doing the same. So again, the building really does help you, especially in the battles, because you don't want to be caught out completely off guard with nothing. You always want to make sure that you do have some kind of wall that you could put in front of you if things do get a little sticky, if things do get rough. Maybe you need to build in front of you in order to take a potion because you were hit a couple times. So you do got to be aware of that. We do see I believe this may be our first interaction of the game. It's actually sort of a three-way battle right here. It looked like Panther Strike was going up to Lego Fire, but Jake from State Farm able to come behind him. And now we do have Lego Fire and Jake from State Farm going at it. I believe ODK may be in there too. So this is a very, very intense, almost like a four-way battle that occurred right here, with Jake from State Farm taking out Lego Fire. So Jake from State Farm has 2 eliminations so far. Is anyone going to be able to take him down? I'm not sure how much health he does have left. But again, we have OK Boomer looting up, Henry TS building up, and then we do have ODK and Jake from State Farm in a little bit of a battle right here. We do have OK Boomer on the high ground, trying to do some damage. And it looks like ODK was taken out, I believe, by OK Boomer. So far we do have OK Boomer with 1 elimination, Jake from State Farm with 2. So a pretty action-packed middle of the game right now. And as I did mention, when it rains it pours. So right now, the end of the game may be near just from that first encounter, because now we do have OK Boomer and Jake from State Farm kind of going at it here. It does look like Jake from State Farm is trying to get away. Maybe they are looking for a better wand, or maybe they need to heal up, because it did look like they may have been hit since they did take on 3 different encounters right there. However, it does look like they are now building up, so they are going to chase after OK Boomer from the looks of it, while our boy Henry is now on the bottom. He ditched his stairs, he ditched his base that he had. Not his base, his upper ground. Jake from State Farm making a big leap on over, and they are able to. So OK Boomer now, it looks like they are aware of Jake from State Farm's plan, and they were able to build some stairs up, maybe to try and peek Jake from State Farm behind those stairs. They are actually able to break Jake from State Farm, the platform that they were standing on, so they are going to fall down very, very low. Henry TS again building back on up. So right now we are kind of just swapping who is low and who is high. And this is a pretty intense encounter. So right now we have Jake from State Farm and Henry TS. Jake from State Farm was able to take out Henry TS. That looked a little funny, especially towards the end there. Couldn't tell who got who. Oh, and then now we have Jake from State Farm returning the favor, knocking OK Boomer back on down. So very intense between the two of these players especially. They're kind of just trading places. It does look like Jake from Safe Farm may be caught out in the storm. They are able to inch their way back in before it cuts them off. And we do have, this could be the final battle right here. We do have Jake from Safe Farm and OK Boomer going at it right now. It's really tough to tell. Oh, and Jake from Safe Farm is able to take out OK Boomer. So Jake from Safe Farm kind of ran the lobby right there. I believe they had 4 eliminations. So Jake from State Farm is wearing more than just khakis. He is wearing the gold medal in that game. So props to Jake on really doing a great job right there. Able to take out 4 players, able to build, able to take advantage of other people's building, able to knock people down, and able to kind of maintain control in a pretty action-packed game with a lot of encounters involving multiple people. So again, shout out to Jake from State Farm. And we will get another room code for you guys right now. And we already have one. And it is going to be dancing. So that's going to be the room code. Again, you guys join this player. I'm going to join this spectator. Hopefully we are able to get everyone back on in. Maybe we'll get some new players who were also setting up. So again, the room code is going to be dancing. So far, we got Jake from State Farm and Get Bread in the lobby, and we just went from 2 players to 5 players, so that's a good sign. 3 players joining in at the same time. You got Lego Fire, ODK, and Henry getting back on in here. We will wait a little bit longer. We'll wait just a little bit longer, see if that other player does join. I believe it was Panther Strike, so we will see if they do make their return or if anyone else wants to hop on in. We do have Jake from State Farm making his return, so we will see if they are able to pull off another crazy victory like that. So here we go. We are going to get a nice little overview of the map. We do got the dice block coming in. We got the dragon back. We do have the volcano with the lava. The volcano with the lava was seen a lot the last time we played. It was almost featured in about every single map. However, we did not get it that first map, but we do have it here. We also have the volcano with the crystals. And then we have the castle down towards the bottom left. Now, the castle has been a pretty frequent landing spot for a lot of our players. I think there are a lot of chests there. However, sometimes when 3 players spawn in at the same location, there will not be enough for everyone, and you don't spawn in with anything either. So you do have to make sure that you are able to grab a wand before you have an encounter, which it looks like Henry TS is going to be able to do right here, because they land in the spot with 3 chests, so that's always good to see. Get Bread looks like they are going to also grab a wand. Jake from State Farm decided to land near the lava. Pretty interesting choice right there from Jake, because I know that the lava area doesn't really have too many chests. However, they are able to get some good items right here. They look like a broom wand that dropped, and I do know that the broom wand is pretty powerful. So here we have ODK also landing up by the dice block. They have played many times, and I do know that the dice block is a frequent location where they do like to land. So it's always cool when you are able to tell what people are gonna do, just based on how they've been playing so far. So again, we do got ODK, Henry, Get Bread, Jake from State Farm. So I'm not sure what happened to our other player. I'm not sure if they were eliminated while I was going through all the other players, but it did look like our friend Lego Fire was taken. again, I did not see any sort of encounters happening, so I'm not really sure what happened there. We do have Henry TS. Looks like they are trying to drain some color from the mountain right here. Pretty bold strategy. I didn't even know that you were able to do that. However, it does make sense. So we are going to see if they are able to get, they are able to drain this. We do know that when you do drain the color, it actually does actively show it on the minimap, and you can see that that volcano is a little bit more dim. However, I believe that's someone draining the lava up at the top. Maybe it's Get Bread up there. So then we have Henry TS building his way on up. And yeah, it was Get Bread. You can see on the minimap that this volcano is a little bit more dim than this one. It's a little bit more faded. So I do like that. I do like how you could drain colors out of huge objects and it shows up on the minimap, because it just makes the minimap look cooler. It makes it more dynamic. And it's awesome right there. So we do have our final 3 right now. We have Henry TS making a really good use of building. I think we're going to track Henry for a little bit here, because I think they maybe in the lead as much as you can get in the lead in the battle royale. You can't really get in the lead too much, but it does look like they are playing pretty well. They do maybe have spotted ODK. Looks like they may have, because now they do build the stairs. So not sure if they did that because they are trying to match Get Bread, who's building up, or if they did spot ODK. They are building a pretty nice area right here. We do have ODK, Henry, and Get Bread. Get Bread all the way up there. Looks like they did gather a good amount of material in order to build something like that. So another thing that I do want to mention about the game is that there is no fall damage. So if Get Bread does drop down from there, he will not be eliminated. He won't even take any damage. It's basically just kind of getting the high ground, and then if you are able to knock them down, then you have the high ground. So it's not really about eliminating, so they don't have to worry about their structure kind of being held up by those stairs either, because I don't believe it will knock down the whole structure. And then if you do, on the off chance, are able to knock them down because you do shoot the exact platform that they are standing on out, then you kind of do get them off guard, and you do get an advantage that way. However, again, with Get Bread, there's not too much of a risk because he can't really get eliminated from getting knocked down. So building a kind of delicate structure like this isn't really going to hurt them. So we are going to see where they are building over to. I think they're trying to build over to the dice block, but I think that is also in the storm. Maybe they are going to try to renew some resources right now. And here we do have the storm coming in. It just closed up on the dice block, right? Oh, no, it was because it was spinning. Never mind. And the storm actually is closing in now. So we do got the storm pushing all of our players closer together. We have the dice block cutting through the building. And it does look like our friend Henry TS is a little bit stuck in the storm right now, trying to get on in. They better hurry up, because I do know that storm does some damage. So again, you don't want to get caught in there, because again, once you do get back into the circle, you will also kind of be at a disadvantage if you are low on health. And it looks like they weren't able to get back in. They are eliminated in the storm, so that's very unfortunate. However, we do have our final 2 right now, Get Bread and ODK. So we have Get Bread about 1,000 feet higher than ODK right now. ODK does look like they are hiding in a nice little area. Oh, but that storm is coming in. Are they going to be able to get out of here? They probably have to build. They do have to build right here. So they are going to have to build stairs to get over this wall. I'm not sure if they are aware, but they are taken out by the storm, and GetBread is able to win the game, I think, without getting any eliminations. So props to GetBread on their glorious victory. They were just able to kind of wait it out. So again, we are going to get into another game right now. We're going to keep it rolling, keep it rolling. Can't let it end like that. We can't let it end with someone winning by 2 people getting eliminated by the storm. So we are going to get another lobby going on for you guys. And the room code is going to be play now. So again, make sure you guys join as player. I'm going to join as spectator, again, just to make sure that I cast. Just make sure I'm doing my job. Maybe one day I will play with everyone, but today is not that day. So we are going to wait for the lobby to fill up again. You got GetBread, ODK, and Henry back in here. ODK and Henry looking to get revenge on that last game where they were actually eliminated by the storm. So they're going up to GetBread. They're like, listen, you can't win like that. We threw it. We botched it. We're not going to let that happen again. So they're back for revenge. We have our new guy, Nacho Barf, in here. So we do got another player in. So we got 4 people so far. I think we are going to give it a little bit of time to see if any of the other players come back. We'll wait about half a minute. So again, we are going to get started pretty shortly. For our new players, while we are going to get in a couple seconds, I do just want to flash the controls up. I think the game is going to load. However, for our new players and for some players who don't know all the controls, we do got them right here for you guys. So again, make sure you do know the build controls. Q is to enter build mode. So when you enter build mode, you can only build. You build by clicking. And when you exit build mode, then you could use your wand again and fire your projectiles at your opponent. When you are in build mode, you got the floor, the ramp, the wall, and the rotate structure. So again, the ramp is probably the most important because that's how you can build over walls, and it also does kind of give you a good amount of cover, and it also gives you some elevation. So that is definitely the most important. When you are in game, it will actually tell you which key is assigned to which different building. So again, make sure you are aware of that. So we are going to get back into the game right here. We got GetBread, the defending champion, Nacho, Henry, and ODK. So we do always wait for our players to loot up. Got to make sure everyone is able to get their stuff. Everyone's able to kind of be on an even playing ground. However, it does look like we're going to get an early encounter between Henry and ODK right here. Not sure what's going on. It looks like ODK has a scatter wand. They were able to take out Henry TS's stairs, and they are also able to take out Henry TS in maybe 1 or 2 bursts right there. So ODK able to take down Henry. in record time, really. That was really, really quick. They just kind of landed in the same spot. Looked like Henry got a little bit unlucky there. They were kind of caught off guard. So here we do got Nacho landing all the way at the top of a mountain. And they now drop down. So we got 3 players left. Everyone's probably going to get looted up right now. Actually, it does look like we do have an encounter between Getbread and ODK. So there's going to be ODK's second encounter of the game. We're going to see how this one goes. Getbread doing some work with the automatic wand right there. May have hit ODK a few times. Again, it is a little bit tough to tell. I'm going to have to talk to the developers about the spectators being able to see health. However, it does look like Getbread is kind of taking some of those orbs right now. Maybe switching their wands. It does look like that is what they were trying to do. Maybe trying to pull out a scatter wand for a closer encounter. But they were taken down by ODK. So ODK with 2 eliminations so far. Now in a one-on-one versus our new player, Nacho Barf. So we are going to see how this one goes. Hopefully none of our players get stuck in the storm. The storm hasn't even started coming in yet. So it may be a while before this final encounter does happen. So Nacho Barf now doing a little bit of a dance. All the way at the edge of the map, and that storm is going to start coming in, so maybe we will see another player eliminated by the storm to end the game. It does look like they are now aware of the storm, and it does look like they are going to be able to outpace it as long as they do keep up the pace, as long as they do keep it up right here, as long as they do not stop moving. They do have to beat the storm in. Again, it shouldn't close in too far right now. This is the first circle, so our players will have some more time to loot up if they so choose. But again, we do only have 2 players left. So Nacho Barf moving in, doing another dance right now. And are they gonna get caught by the storm again? That storm's moving in fast. And they are able to stop right at the edge. So I guess they knew. Their 6th sense told them that the storm was not going to hit them. So now we do have ODK and Nacho Barf again. Kind of still in different squares. So it's not going to be too much action right now. However, it could be coming soon. As I did mention, you move pretty quickly across the maps. So basically, if both players decide to move in opposite directions, which will make them go towards each other, then they will encounter each other very, very quickly. However, it does look like they are moving in the same direction, both of them moving left. Still trying to loot up here. Always good to have superior weapons, especially in the final battle, because we do know ODK did get 2 eliminations, so they were able to get all the loot that those 2 players had. So they may be looted up. They may be good. We do know that they have a scatter wand. Scatter wand, very, very good at the close range encounters. However, Nacho Barf does have that broom wand, and I do know from experience and from casting that the broom wand is really good. Kind of like a rapid fire orb wand. And again, the orb wand, I like it because you have a bigger chance to hit the opponent. I do know it's a little bit harder to hit the opponent with the automatic wand because, again, those aren't as big of projectiles. However, with the orb wand, you still do have to kind of get close. Ooh, Nacho Barf going in hot with that broom wand right now. Really kind of just firing projectiles off. Really trying to catch ODK off guard. And now they're doing the same thing with the automatic wand. So as you can see right now, ODK swimming in projectiles. And Nacho Barf is able to take them down and get the victory. So Nacho Barf coming in, getting the win. Very impressive for their first game. I do not recognize their name, but they did get their first win on their first game, so props to them. Again, we are going to get another lobby going for you guys. But we have had some really good games so far. We had one game end with 2 storm eliminations, so that one wasn't as intense of an ending, but it was still a good game. And again, we will get another room code for you guys. And our new room code is going to be Red Bull. So like the energy drink, we have Red Bull. And again, you guys make sure you do join as players. I'm going to join as a spectator. So we got Get Bread coming in. We got Lego Fire 7 back in. So they did participate in the earlier games. And then we got Rocket Prowler 88. That's a new name that I have not seen. You got another player coming in. Henry's back in. We're going to see if ODK does come back in. And if our boy Nacho Barf, the returning champ, does also come back in. So going to be interesting to see who's able to take it home, because we do have some new names, and Nacho Barf was a new name last time, and they were able to kind of take it home as well. So going to be pretty intense right here. I do know Get Bread has been in a few games, has played a few days, so we're going to see if they're able to kind of take advantage of all the rookies playing and get their victory here. So we're going to give it about 30 more seconds before we do get started here. And again, thank you guys for viewing. We always do like having new people come into the stream. We always like having anyone really come into the stream. It's nice to have returning and new viewers, of course. So thank you guys. And again, make sure you do subscribe to the channel because we're going to be running these streams for a while. We're going to be doing them over the summer as well. So make sure you don't miss out. So you got 6 out of 9 players right now, so we do got a pretty good variety. Maybe we will give it a couple more seconds, see if anyone else does want to join, because we do got some of the players that were in the beginning games coming back. So maybe some people will still come back. So we got 7 out of 9, so this is going to be the biggest game of the day. Let's see who is. So Nacho Barf makes his return, his last-minute entrance. Gonna try to pull out a back-to-back victory. So this is going to be a very intense game. We see our players warming up in the background. Lego Fire firing off some orbs at ODK in the background. That just looks pretty funny. And then we got Henry working on this building. We got Panther Strike. And then we got Nacho Barf and Rocket Prowler doing a little dance. So we do got everyone doing a little bit of something right now. So we are going to get started in a couple seconds. And we do get started right now. So again, 7 out of 9 players, biggest game of the day. We are going to see who's able to take out victory. We're going to see if Nacho Barf is going to be able to pull off the back-to-back. So, yeah. So here we go. We got a lot of different maps here. We do have the volcano with the crystals returning. However, we do got the snow map in the bottom, and I always like to point out the snow map because it does look so ridiculous because it's the 2 snow mountains and it just looks like a big gray rectangle. However, the rectangle is actually a very detailed bridge. So whoever worked on that bridge, the minimap does not give you justice. Does not do you justice. And then we do got the dice blocks coming back into play, and we do got the big crater in the middle. So we do got a nice little variety of maps. Not anything is really too plain. The most plain map is over to the right, I'd say, but I mean that's not even that plain, to say the least. Do got a pretty good variety, so we are gonna see how these players use the maps to their advantage. We're gonna see who lands where, and all that fun stuff. So again, map is taking a little bit to load, maybe because we do have a lot of players in this time. I also do like how we do get this nice little overview of the map before the game does start, because It's nice to be a spectator and kind of getting a big overall view before the players do see it. So it looks like we are still loading, so we may be stuck loading right now. And again, when this does happen, it is okay. We can just restart. It's not too big of a deal. So we are going to back out. So just make sure that you guys do return to the lobby. If you can't, I don't believe you can return to the lobby. So all you have to do is press escape and then X out of Battle Royale, relaunch it, and we will get back in. We're going to try to get everyone back in. We will have a different room code for you guys. And we should not have that problem again. So we are going to get another room code for you guys as soon as possible, and then everyone will be able to hop back on into the game. We're going to try to get all 7 players back in. So yeah, make sure that you don't miss out the game. It may be the last game now that we did have a little bit of a delay. So this is going to be the last game. So if we are able to get all those players back in, it will probably be the most intense game as well with 7 out of 9. So again, we are going to get that room code for you guys in just 1 second. I believe I also have to back out. So the room code is going to be last one. So LASTONE is going to be the room code. So make sure that you guys do type that room code in instead of any other room code, because that's not our room code. Sorry, the room code is last one. So make sure you guys get in there. I will be hopping in momentarily. Again, I did have to also relaunch my game. So here we go. Back up for you guys, and I am going to hop in with last one. And I am joining as a spectator. So we got 5 people in right now, so that's also pretty good. We got Rocket Prowler, OK Boomer, Lego, Fire, ODK, and Henry all in here. So again, I believe we are missing 2 people. We are going to see if they do join. So we'll give it a little bit more time, maybe about 30 more seconds to a minute. And again, the room code is last one. So make sure that you guys do hop in there. Make sure you guys do not miss out on this. So it looks like we are going to get started on the lobby in a couple seconds. And then, again, as I mentioned, this is the last game. However, again, we will be back tomorrow. We'll probably be doing Sembly, but then we will be back with Battle Royale on Thursday. So make sure you guys do stay tuned for that. I think Rocket Kart Racers is also going to be coming out in the coming weeks. Not 100% sure on that, but we will find out soon. So So here we do have a nice little overview of the map. We got the islands in the top left. We got the castle in the middle left. We got the dinosaur. We got, again, the bridge, the detailed bridge that the mini map does not like because it makes it look like a rectangle. And then we got the desert in the bottom left. And then we got a little bit of the green maps over there. We got a nice little town. We got the nice mountains. And then we got whatever this is over here. Nice little structure, but it's mostly a flat area. So again, we are started right here, so everyone was able to get in, so that is always good. Again, last game of the day, we do see ODK getting Moonwand right off the bat. Now, the good thing about the Moonwand is that you can charge the orbs, and charging the orbs does more than just doing more damage. It actually makes the orb larger. However, the only downside is that it drains a lot of your magic when you do fire one of those puppies off. So you do kind of have to make sure it hits. However, if it does, it most of the time is a one-shot elimination. So again, the Moonwand is very good. However, you do just have to be careful and make sure you do your best to hit your opponent. So again, we got our players moving around. Lego Fire, OK Boomer, ODK. Okay, so we only have 3 players in here. I have no idea what happened to the other 2. I'm not sure if we had 2 eliminations right off the bat. But it looks like OK Boomer is doing something down here. So again, not sure if we had 2 eliminations right off the bat or if we did have a little bit of a connection issue. However, we are underway here again. So we got OK Boomer, ODK, and Lego Fire 7 in a nice little battle. So this one is going to be for all the marbles. Again, the last game of the day. We got 2 players pretty close. We got Lego Fire and ODK very, very close, with OK Boomer sort of on the other side of the map right now. So our 2 players are in that top right corner, with OK Boomer sort of in that middle bottom slot right there. So it may look like we may have an encounter right now between ODK and Lego Fire, because they're just getting a little bit closer and closer. Let's see if these players even spotted each other. ODK may be the first to spot Lego Fire because he is definitely building up. So it's really easy to see those rainbow lit structures when you are on the ground than it may be seeing an opponent when they're on the ground, because sometimes they do blend in. However, it does look like both players now spotted each other, I hope Lego Fire saw ODK. It may look like, okay, so Lego Fire may have baited ODK to try and go up those steps because now they are running away. We also have OK Boomer may have spotted those stairs and is now coming in on the action. We do see Lego Fire kind of running the flank right now on OK Boomer, taking some fire right now from Lego Fire's automatic wand right there. However, OK Boomer has a wand of his own. He does have that broom wand, which is very, very powerful as well. So did look like they may have been tagged up a little bit. However, they were able to get a potion off. So now we do have OK Boomer and ODK both moving towards Lego Fire. It looked like OK Boomer was able to spot this and is now going to let those 2 players kind of duke it out between themselves and maybe kind of swoop in here. So Lego Fire now making a run for it. Maybe they were hit up a little bit. So maybe they are going to try and gather a potion somewhere because they are running for the hills. And now we have ODK sort of in the middle of these 2 players. So we're gonna look at this from Lego Fire's perspective right now. Does look like they are sort of gaining some ground, or maybe gaining some separation, I should say, between these 2 players. So it doesn't look like OK Boomer's in range to kind of battle with ODK either. So all players are now a little bit out of range from each other. So that's pretty funny. Lego Fire now playing the Storm sort of on the outskirts. Is the Storm moving in right now? Storm stopped for now. But we do again have OK Boomer sort of chasing after ODK right here. Trying to force an altercation. Trying to get something to happen. Oh, it looks like they accidentally knocked down the part of the structure that they were standing on, so they were the one who fell. I don't think they meant to do that. It looked like they may have been a little bit glitched into the steps right there when they went up. So again, we do got OK Boomer kind of chasing after ODK. ODK sort of built themselves in. So we're going to see if OK Boomer is going to be able to do anything about this. Here we have our two players. So OK Boomer was able to knock down ODK. It looks like that is what they were aiming for. So let's see if they are able to take advantage of it right now. Sort of commandeered ODK's base right now. And let's see what we have. We do have Lego Fire over kind of watching this go down. So they may now be the one who's trying to swoop in and get that final elimination. Not really focused on getting a double elimination, just focusing on winning. So sometimes it is a little bit better to play patient. So we are going to see if this does pay off for them. So again, not too much action going on. No one's really trying to force an encounter that they can't win. So it does look like everyone is playing a little bit patiently, and not really getting not really getting too ahead of themselves with what they can do. So it does look like Lego Fire is gaining some ground on ODK, getting back into the fight. However, the projectiles are not reaching ODK. Again, the automatic wands do not have as much of a reach as some of the other wands. However, they were able to knock down ODK. ODK now kind of stuck in a little bit of a cylinder right here. Lego Fire did also fall down. It looks like they were trying to get up there. Oh, and now Lego Fire and OK Boomer right next to each other. Does OK Boomer even realize? It looks like they're kind of looking for a player. Lego Fire did take down OK Boomer's structure, so now we do have an ensuing battle. Looks like Lego Fire is getting back up there, trying their best to maintain some high ground. However, they did sort of run away. So very clever right there. It did look like they knocked down ODK and OK Boomer and kind of forced an altercation between the two, and Lego Fire was able to sweep up both kills. So they kind of pitted both players against each other by knocking down their structures, and then was able to clean up right there while both players were low. So shout out to Lego Fire 7 on their victory. I believe that is their first victory that I know of that was on stream. So again, shout out to Lego Fire. Shout out to all the people who played today. We had some really great games for you guys. So again, thank you for tuning in. And again, we will be live again tomorrow, same time, 4 p.m. Eastern. We will be playing Sembly, I believe, and then we will get back into Battle Royale on Thursday. So make sure you do come tomorrow. We will get some Sembly games in. They were pretty intense yesterday, so you don't want to miss out. So again, I hope everyone does have a great day. Make sure you do subscribe to the YouTube channel as well, and stay up to date on everything Black Rocket. So again, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Adios.